second grade, it's Miss Davis, and today we are learning about Reader's Theater. So Reader's Theater is a super awesome way to combine all the stuff we've learned this year, your reading, your writing, and to add a little bit of dramatic flair. So I'm excited for what you guys are going to do. So if you've ever seen a play, that is theater. So it's people being dramatic, all that other stuff. We're going to kind of do that, but Reader's Theater is kind of like a really toned down version of that. Reader's Theater, you don't have to memorize any of the lines. You're going to read it from a script, hence the Reader's Theater. You're going to read the lines. We're not going to have a big backdrop. We're not going to have costumes. It's just a really simple one. The goal of Reader's Theater is to read fluently. So you've heard me talk about this. When readers read, they don't read like a robot, right? That would be super boring. If somebody was reading you a book, you'd be like, this is terrible. So Reader's Theater is the same way. When you read with the Reader's Theater, if you see a period, you take a pause. If you see an exclamation point, you can get excited and raise your voice. If you see a question mark, you can ask it as a question. Those are all the skills that we use in Reader's Theater. So you're going to watch a video of some students performing a Reader's Theater play. Notice they're not having crazy costumes. There's no elaborate backdrop. They're just practicing reading their things, taking turns, listening to each other. After that, the sub is going to pass out some Reader's Theater scripts. So here's an example of one. So this one has 6 people in it. And what you're going to do is you're going to read it all the way through first. See what the play's about. Then, second of all, you're going to grab a light colored marker. I would suggest like a yellow or something. And then highlight your part. So on this one, let's see if I can make this bigger for you. Oops. There you go. On this one is called The Hare and the Tortoise. So this one has Daisy as the hare, Kate as the tortoise, Hadley as the fox. So, and then so on and so forth. You can find your name, and then so Daisy's the hare, so she's going to find where it says hare, and she's going to highlight her parts. That is going to be her job and her role. Once you have read it through, so that's step 1. Step 2 is to highlight just your part. You're not highlighting anything else, just your part. Then you're going to go with your group. So only people that should be in your group are those people. So this one is the tortoise and the hare. This one is the fox and grapes. So that one's Moxie, Daxon, Elise, and Grayson. We have The Boy Who Cried Wolf with Toby, Raylan, and Dom. We have Country Mouse and City Mouse. That is Aubrey, Phoenix, and Dominic. We have The Three Little Pigs, and that is going to have Maddie, Tiana, Dylan, AJ, Willie, and Avery. And then, yeah, that's it. Oh, for Hare and the Tortoise, I forgot to say, it also has Joseph, Paisley, and Evie. Okay, now, if somebody is not in your group, that is okay.
Can I have your attention, please?
Oh, we're pausing.
NEHS has invited all staff that's here. If you want to go to room 203, they have a breakfast for their last meeting. So they would just like to invite you all to come down and join them, room 203.
So if somebody's not here today, that is totally okay. Just work it out with your group. Somebody needs to cover their parts. So if somebody doesn't have a ton of lines, somebody can read 2 parts. So you're going to go in your groups. So remember, step 1, read it by yourself, quietly, not a sound, quietly. Step 2 is to highlight just your part. Step 3 is to go find your group, and you're going to practice reading your parts, making sure it's smooth. So you got to pay attention, right? Because if this is my story, I might only be speaking here and here, but I got to be paying attention that when the narrator's done, oh, it's my turn, okay? And then tomorrow you'll get a chance to practice this again, and then hopefully we'll get a chance to perform them. So anyway, this is Reader's Theater. Watch the next video so you can get an example, and then do those 3 steps that Ms. Davis just explained. Be kind for the sub. Listen to what they're saying. Do the right thing. I know you can do it. Okay? Bye.